Where'd you find your material?
Faith Long made it. So I think she special ordered it.
Oh, okay.
She had this material when she did the fashion show.
I didn't watch the fashion show. I made my money in London.
Oh well. So let's see them. Don't get haste. It's away. Oh well. So it's been a minute since we've been together. We'll go over everything we've gone over since we started. That should be about 6 lines, I think, of syllabary. At 6. And then we'll start our wall line. Did we do that one yet? I don't think we did. Wall? Yeah. I figured that's where we were. Okay. So, where do we start? Our vowel sounds are at the top, right? Once we learn those vowel sounds, we can read anything phonetically just about. So, what's our first vowel? Ah. Do we remember how it looks? Like a big D, yeah. Okay. What's it look like phonetically? A. There's your phonetic for it. And it says ah. So ah, and then A. And that's our R with the fancy tail, right?
Yes.
Has that uptick to it. Looks like an E, says A. A.
We should think of the pause when you say that.
All right, what's next? What's it look like?
T, capital T.
Capital T. Yeah, you got it. All right, phonetically we're looking at an I, and it says E. What's next?
Oh.
Close.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. You start with a little O, bring it up and around and into itself, and then give it a helicopter. And this one doesn't change. Looks like an O, sounds like an O. What's next? Ooh. The big O with the little tick to the top. Looks like a U, says ooh. And then small I. Phonetically it's a V. And it doesn't have that sound in there at all. It says and it comes out through your nose. It's very nasally. So, do you Skinner? Oh. Oh, stop, my God. Oh, stop. Come on. And then we go to this little guy. What's that?
God.
God. Oh, stop. So, we'll look like that phonetically, and it says God. God. And then we have Ka. Ka. You kind of draw it like an accent, and it comes up and over itself. Has that K sound to it, and it says Ka. What's next? Ani gejut. Stoflist innovo. Så don't get haste. Alright, what's next? Whoa. Gay. And your syllabary chart will not look like this. This is the way I write them. Just, that's how I learned to differentiate, because a lot of them really look alike. But, phonetically, it looks like this, and it says gay. And these ones can have a sound change to them too, right? So when I'm up here teaching, how do we change that?
K.
How do we make a K? We put the little period behind it. Only for me. That's how I learned to kind of differentiate it. But if it's not there, it's a gift. What's next?
G.
Close. E. I can't write it, but y'all. There we go. Okay. Looks like a big Y, right? Looks like that. Phonetically, it says E. Not G, E. Yeah. What's next?
Go.
Go. What's it look like? A big capital A, right? Looks like go says go. That O sound all the way down that road never changes. Or that column. All the way down, never changes. Okay, what's next?
Okay.
Goo. And that's our right way to say some J, right? It's the J that looks like a J. If it's backwards, that's an entirely different syllable. Yeah, it is. Looks like that. And it says goo. Okay, what's next? Gum.
Go.
Straightforward E, because we're going to go over another one that's really similar like this tonight. But GV is what it looks like phonetically. Alright? And it says gum. So, Dayushkina.
Goo.
Goo.
K.
Ka. Yeah, the ka, right?
G.
Gee.
Go.
Go.
Ga.
Ka.
Gay.
Gay. Gum. Oh, stop. Oh, stop here. I like it. So you see. All right. What's next on our syllabary cover?
Ha.
Aha. What's it look like?
Upside backwards forward.
Upside backwards four with a side arm and a circle. Right. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Looks like this says ha. And then,
Hey.
what's it look like? Sun. Yep. Hey. Looks like a sky. Something you cut hay with. Looks like somebody saying, hey. Doesn't say he, right? Says hey. What's next? Ha, hey, he. Remember, this is our fancy A. Looks like it's putting up fisticuffs and we're saying, he's my man. You leave him alone. Looks like Holly says he. What's next? Oh. Right, and just the one side arm to the side. I remember this one because it looks like a broken hoe. Your hoe part's way down here and your rake's just in the middle. But looks like hoe says what's next? Ooh. How do we write it? Upside down. An upside down wheel, yeah. And it reminds me of the game Hangman, right? Who hung Hangman? Looks like that. Says who. And then, huh. You come up halfway and stop. And give it a hat. Looks like that phonetically says, huh? Huh? Huh. All right. Then we have la. Looks like a big W. There's your phonetic. Says la. What's next? Lay. This one looks like a goose or a music note. Yeah. Okay. That's what it looks like phonetically. Yeah. have to underline it. I know if it looks like that, it's the vowel sound not there. Because I tend to underline when we drop a vowel. But that's what it looks like phonetically. It says Lee. Alright. What's next? Oh. Comes in. And we give it an arm. To the inside. Right? Low. Low. What's next?
Lou.
Lou. What's it look like? Big capital N. There's your phonetic. And it says Lou. What's next? Lung. Backwards Lee, right? Backwards Lee has a broken arm on the side. There's your phonetic, and it says lung. Hold on. I'm going to do the whole word this time, okay? All right. Do your skin up. B. Do your skin up. Loo. Do your skin up. Ha. Loo. Lay.
He. No.
La.
Low.
Ho. Low. I think that was all of them. You guys are doing so good.
When you're here, we are.
Hold on. What's next? Ma. These ones get funky and I can never remember. Close enough. Yeah. Okay. That's what it looks like. That's your phonetic. And it says ma. Okay, what's next? May. The big O with the front. O with the stick. Yeah. O with the side on. O with the side on. That little space in the middle. Alright? May. Looks like me says May. I'm telling you, I tried to spell bagel the other day and I said bagel. Couldn't do it. My English is much worse than my American. Okay. Me. Big capital H, right?
Yes.
And it looks like that. The neck says me. What's next? Mo. Kind of a backward C into itself, and you give it a helicopter. Looks like Mo, says Mo. And what's next? Moo. This is the fancy Y. You give it, am I right? Okay, yeah. You give it top hats and tails. Looks like that. Says moo, like a cat. And we don't have month. It's not there. We don't know why. Oh, so, do your skin up. May. Oh, stop. Alright, what's next? Our null line. Okay. There's your knot. Remember, it's got the straight line across, right?
Yes, it is. Not your own tail. That other one didn't have it.
Are you talking about key?
Move.
Right.
Move and
Moo and key. This is how I differentiate. If you see this one on the board, doesn't have the top hat, doesn't have the tail, right? And it's not straight. For me, that's how I differentiate those. They look really similar on the chart, so I learned my own way to kind of differentiate curls.
the other is straight lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if you see it, it'll have like the curls
Yes.
on the character, but yeah. So that'll be your gi. Your top hats and boots, that's your moo. Yeah. Okay. What's up? Nah. Straight line, right? Says nah. What's next? Nah. Nah.
Through your nose.
Yep. Just like that. It looks like a fish hook, and it has an extra tail, and it looks like a T. Right? And that one, your phonetic, looks like that. And I don't know how to put that on the board yet. We just say, nah. Right? Nah. So we have nah, 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 nah. Yeah. You push that air through your nose. Just don't slobber on anybody. No. No. And then we have nah. We don't do that one. I've never used that. But yeah, we'll read it. It looks like this. Right? I don't have that one on mine, but has the straight tail down? Is that right? Which one is it?
It does not have a straight, it comes,
no.
leave that out, that's straight, just, it comes around into a C, like a C, with a straight line, straight, and that's right, yeah.
Let me try that. You got it, yours? Oh yeah, it's got the little tail.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Nah. Nah. That one's in a H phonetically. Right? Okay. So, nah. 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 What's next? What's it look like? Like a sound wave. It looks like a sound wave. And it has a boot on the end. Yeah? And it looks like what phonetically?
Any?
Any. Yeah. And it says nay. Somebody said to think of it kind of like a horse's tail, and the horse says nay. And then, what's that? Knee. That is a whole word by itself, right? What does it mean? Knee. Look. Yeah. Look. I'm telling you to look. But it says knee. Then we have no. And that's a big capital letter Z. Looks like no. Says no. What's next? New. How do we remember this one?
I don't know what that is.
New. Looks like a duck. New. Yeah. It comes at the end of kawonu, right? Kawonu. It looks like this. Ka. And then we have wo. New. And that reminds me, this whole word means duck. And I know at the end that new looks like a duck. Okay, so new and then none. I'm going to put it up here. Is that okay? It's a big circle, and it has a sidearm to the side. For me, some of them look different. You know, they'll put their little thingy up here, or I don't know. But for this class, that's none. Says that? No. None. Okay. Are we ready? On. Dayushkina. Ma. Na. Mo. Nay. No. Nay. No. No. And nah. Is that all of them? I think that was. All right. Here we go. New material. Okay. Our qual line can have a sound change to it too. And again, if it has that, There'll be a little period behind the syllable, right? So, that is your wa. Wa. Looks like this, phonetically. And it says that, I just don't know how to put it on. Go, wa, wa. Okay, so, wa. It looks like it sounds, or sounds like it looks right there.
Wah, wah.
Gua, gua. Now, if there's a period behind it, it'll turn into a qua. Qua. Like on the koala bungee, right? Qua. So, period, qua. No period, qua. All right. Knowing what we know about these vowel sounds, what's next? Gway. Right. Now this one's really tricky because there's another one in this line that looks exactly like it, just a slight difference. So your gway, backwards G, straight up and out. Okay? Oh, wait. Let's practice that first one first. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, we'll practice this one a few times. Fairly easy, right? Say it when we write it. Gua. Gua. Sadal Shin Shay Steve. Pick it up. Who's the key? Gua. 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 Oh, stop. So, like we said, we have way names, right? This one is like a backwards G, comes straight up and straight back out, okay? So you come around, up, and out. Looks like that phonetically. Way.
Way.
Way. It'll be your way. Way. Okay? So, let's practice a few times. Up and out, right? Way. Way. Up. That was not pretty. Way. 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 Oh, okay. Knowing what we know about vowels, what comes next? We. This one is a little trickier to write, but just start at the top, right? Curve it down, up, and all the way into itself. It's like a big curly Q-P. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, this is what it will look like. We. Or, a period there. We. It's a little confusing. Right. So, period, we. No period, we. Okay, so. We. Right. Come up and around. We. They change every time. Sorry. I'm not consistent. Qui. We know that it looks like a big curly P though, right? Yeah. Oh. Okay. So what's next?
Whoa.
Whoa. You start to the left, up, big V, and then you can give it a side arm. Some people do like a little, I don't know, curly Q thing. This is how I write. Feel free to practice these at home and just get your own groove down. That's how you're gonna learn. But it says whoa or whoa. Right. So, period. Whoa. No period. Whoa. Yes. So, whoa. 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 And that. Let's not do that. Oh, giggle. Yeah. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, Nina. Hold on. Am I going too fast? Let me know if let me know. Okay. What's next? Woo. And like I said, it's very, very, very similar. For your woo, it comes up into itself and then back out. It has that little curl into itself and then back out. You follow that same line now. So, woo. Or woo. Okay? Let's practice. Up and into, and then back out. Right? Woo. Woo. That was a little sloppy, sorry. Woo. That was really fun. Woo. Holy moly, y'all. Long day. It comes back into itself and right back out. Woo. Now, what's that one? Close. Way. Way. Come straight up. See how it's, yeah.
How did you get that?
Huh? This one? That's the guay. Oh.
Where is it?
Right here?
Oh.
Yeah.
I see the difference.
Yeah. Look, I just put it up there so you can see the difference.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And what's next? One. Now, do you guys remember this one? What's that? Gum. 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 Right? Our fancy one. This is our fancy E, right?
Yes.
It has the curls. Just like that. A lot of the times you won't see that little spacing, but it's fancy. Has a fancy sound. It's a fancy E. Looks like that phonetically. Or one. Right? So we have our straightforward E, right? It's got the straight lines. Gum. We have our fancy E, has the extra letter because it's all extra. One. One. Right. So one. Sorry, that looks like a, let's see. Holy moly, right?
We'll put you in Old English.
Kind of.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. One. One. Holy whoa. One. I can't. It's one day. Let me know it's the fancy E, right? Yeah. As long as we get that. So, let's start with what? We're going to put them all up here, right? Wa. Right. Wa. Then we have way. Then we have we. What's next? Whoa. And then woo. And one. Right. Wa. Way. We. Whoa. Woo. And one. One. Yeah. So, are you we, woo,
Wait.
way,
Woo.
wa, whoa, whoa. So, how about we do this word? Yeah. What's that? Gua. This is a do. We haven't gone over it yet. And lead. Oh, stop. Wa, do, lead. Aqua-do. What's that mean? I want whatever you're talking about. So, when you put this, start practicing in your sentence form, remember your important part always comes first, right? So, digo whaley agua-dooley, right? A book I want. You've got a sheet of paper, go whaley agua-dooley. Just one sheet, go whaley. Two or more, digo whaley. That D, remember from last time, it puts that plural marker on it. But, anyway. Go use Tia. Go use Tia. Mm-hmm. So, go. Way. Low. Do. That's a little funky, but this is your word for a pencil, a marker, crayon, something to write with. So go way low, do, D. Go way low, do, D. Where would that come if I want it? Would it come after or before? Before, because this is the important part, right? This is what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to put the phonetics on here, that way you'll have it. Low, way, low, go, D. It's a lot, I know. But let me know, stop me if I'm going too fast. So, go way, low, do, D. Agua, do, right? So, way, do, D. Right? Something to write with. Agua, do, right. You got that? Okay. Let me know. Got everything? I want. What else could we want? Mama? Oh, Chloe. All right. Does that say co? Now it does, right? We put that change marker. It looks like this if you spell it out phonetically, right? So we put that change marker on there, and that go changes to a co. Ko-we. Some people pronounce it ka-we. Ko-we. So, where does this go if I'm talking about me wanting coffee? In the beginning, because it's first. That's the important part comes first. So, ko-we, agua-dooley. Agua-dooley. Oh, stop. Ko-we, agua-dooley. Oh, and this is coffee. Yeah. Hold on. Now, let's look at something that we did the last time we met. Now, I know it's been like 2 weeks, but we're going to start here. This is your important part, right? And for this important part, we're going to be talking about us, ourselves, okay? We haven't gone over this one yet, but we know that our forward-facing J is a goo, our backwards-facing J is a da, right? So, da, what's this one? Ning. Wa. Do. What's this one? Ah. Right. Dagwado. Dagwado. What does it mean? My name is, or I am called all the time. Because there's a plural marker on there, right? They call me it all the time. But this is how we introduce ourselves. So, my name is. Man. You put the important part first, right? So, for me, ukitste dagwado. You want to practice a little? Dagwado. Dagwado. That's the whole, this is the long form of this word. When you get out in public, a lot of speakers, they'll chop that ending off. Right? But, dagwado. So, ukitste dagwado. Right? Hold on. Nihin. In the back. On these. Nee. Huh? Maggie dagwado, right? Austa. Austa. Uh-huh.
She told me last week and I done forgot. But it's Sharon, Dr.
Sharon. Yeah. Austa. Yeah, if you don't use, see, that's the funny thing about it. If you hear speakers, they like forget a word, they just say it in English and just go on. But
Well, she pronounced Sharon last week, but
Shaylee? Shaylee?
She said it was a Shayla.
it was a Shay something.
Yeah. That sounds like Sarah. Shay. Yeah. A lot of times if it's like the R sound, they'll put the L on it. But makes sense. Oh. Okay.
You'll have to check with her.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so whatever your name is goes here, and then dagwado. So we've got agwaduli, dagwado. How about this? We know these two already. We've been over these two. But this is show, not so show, right? Some people out west, when they have this, they'll say it like a s sound. So it's just dialectical differences. I say show. Show. However you want to do it. But show, we. And then, remember our, like a shepherd staff, our leader, lead. So, show we lead. Show we lead. It is horse. Show we lead. You'll hear people say shobwil. Yeah. Or they just have those dialectical differences that are really cool. Come on. So, how about this? We know this one now, right? What's that? Show. I heard it, I think. Whoa. Show whoa. What's that? Show whoa. One, the number one. Or one, right? That's our number for one. Number one, show what? Okay. Szkło, a szkło. A szkło. Huh. So this in itself is a sentence, so it's going to be two words. Okay. Our first word is and this is how do you say that?
Aya.
Aya. And then we'll go over this one later. I got that one better actually. This is an S by itself. So phonetically, you're just going to see that, right? But what do we know about this? It tacks onto the one behind, right? And this is a quo. So, squo. Squo. So, aya, squo. So this is talking about yourself, myself, right? I am. That can be I, me, myself. And then squo is just a little nifty word. Two. Me too. So if I say I squo, I'm saying me too. So if somebody tells me Agiyoshi, they're saying I'm hungry. If you're hungry too, I squo. Or Agiyoshi squo. I'm hungry too.
Just high school forget.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. What else can we make? Kalishi? What other words can we make out of these? I'm thinking on the fly now. Here we go. Okay. So this we'll learn later. This is AT. What's here? Remember, go straight up and out. Quay. And this is a Z. Z or G. Dequage. Dequage Z. Dequage Z. So this is your phonetic, right? Dequage Z. This can translate two ways. Kind of. You can be talking about an egg, my egg, right? Or it also means my children.
How do you get my egg out of that?
It's just the weights. Weights. You're talking about the weight Z right there. That's your egg word, kind of. It's almost the root of it. But the weight Z, we're talking about my children, for the most part. Yeah.
I got
But
that.
yeah, it can be my eggs or my children. Yeah. But that plural marker's on there, right? Right? So we know that it's eggs or children, right? We take that D off and we put in it turns into my egg or my child. You got all that? on one. Anything you guys want to go over? I got a whole book of knowledge. Let's see. We had animals last time, right? I think. Do we want to do time? Something we can talk about? Practicing conversation? I'm open for anything. Except anything illegal. We won't do that. Well, I've got food words. I'm trying to really stay away from talking about my stuff or your stuff, but we can go there if you want to go. Let's see, we've done weather. We've done quite a bit now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got it now. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Everybody's got these, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a new word. We know this one now. God, right? And this is what?
Zum.
Some. And that is a question word, right?
Where?
Got some. Where? So, where? We want to know where, right? Where what? Where do you live? Where do you come from? Where did you grow up? We can go all kinds of places. But for now, we'll stick to where do I live? Or where do you live, right? This is going to be a question word. We're talking about you now. So, let's see. Yeah. We know these. Remember? Hey. And this is an E. So, when you see it kind of like that, sometimes I'll put a little, that way we can separate those two vowel sounds. Right? So, got some, hey, E, right? Where you live. So, got some, hey, E. Got some, hey, E. Got some, hey, E. Got some, hey, E. And that's our question for where you live. Where you live at. Okay? Copperhead Road. Wodige Ashkol Ganana. That's how you say that, right? Copperhead? Wodige Ashkol Ganana Road? Yeah. You want to put it down? I can write it.
I can look at my road sign.
Oh, take a picture of that.
We've only had about 15 road
No.
signs.
Oh. I was about copperheads? No. You've had 15 copperheads this season? I'd be moving. Okay, so, that's a hey, E. Gay E, right? It turns into a gay E if I'm talking about myself. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It just does. But I would say the community, the place, the town, wherever, and then it would be gay E, right? gay, e. So for me, I would say Elawodahi, gay, e. Elawodahi, gay, e. I live in Yellow Hill. That's my community, right? Huh? Two Youngs? Oh, yeah. Peavine. She just said Peavine. I live on the Peavine Road. West Lane, Blue Daily Galakanana. Okay, so, Gatsun, hey, e. Where do you live? You answer me. You can use English, whatever. You tell me where you live. Okay? So, Gatsun, hey, e. Agilish. Wyomi, gay, e. Okay? Come on. So, Gatsun, hey, e. Hey, count.
No.
Why?
Waya.
Wyohi. Wyohi. We can write that down, yeah? So, we'll do.
They said blue.
Oh, Shakonagay, Dagoyad. Shakonagay, Dagoyad, or okay? That would be my guess. Dagoyad, blue wing. Shakonagay, Dagoyad. Okay? Dagoyad.
Is it what?
Wyohi, Wyohi. I've heard Wyohi. Wyohi. Yeah, that's the community. The community, Wyohi. The animal, Waya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can list all the communities down in a little while too. But, or maybe next week. We're about to run out of time now. So, Gatsun Hei E.
Wyohi.
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 Gay E. Oh, stop. So, Gatsun Hei E.
Wyohege.
Wyohi Gay E. Gatsun Hei E.
Waya.
E. Gay E. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Hold on. We all live in Wolftown. Surprise. So, it'll look like this. Yeah. Okay.
Wahia.
Wyohi. Wyohi. Check my work here. Yeah. Okay.
So, just one question.
Yeah.
While we're on Wahio. You just left me. A deer. How do you say deer?
We.
Wing. Okay.
We. Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to write that up for you?
Huh?
It looks like this. We. See, it looks like a nom, but it's got that ziggy zaggy line in it. And that one.
I always call it Awi, but somebody said it's Awa. No, it's Awi.
I think there's just, it just
Both
depends on who
ways?
you ask.
Both ways?
It really can just depend on who you ask. Those dialectical differences vary from all the way across the boundary out in Oklahoma.
We got into a big argument about that though.
But I mean, you're talking about the deer clan, and I don't know why it changed on me. People have said it's always been this way, but they say Ani. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think. Kawi for deer clan. It's okay? Is that right? I always said Ani Awi, but now they're saying it's Ani Kawi for a deer clan, like the deer people. I am. But yeah, okay. So this is your wa and yo, and we know he, right? So wa yo he gay e. I live in Wolftown. So you okay. So we can plug in any community here. I think we got about. We can cover the basics. Yep. Osnadone. Osnadone. Good job. Yes. So, a, la, wo, dihi, a la wo dihi. I'm about to forget, but that's what it looks like, right? You got a, la, wo, dihi. backwards H. If I've ever seen one. Oh, I get so used to writing in the syllabary, I keep forgetting how to write in English. So, if somebody comes up to me, myself, and asks, Gatsa hei, I would say, Elawodahi gei. Yeah. Your answer, sometimes for these introductory questions, your answer is just, you flip it, right? So, hei turns into gei, or digwaina shun from my home turns into digwatan shun. Or no, wait, no, sorry. Digzaina shun. Let me correct that. So, digwaina shun would be mine. Digzaina shun is yours, and duwaina shun is somebody else's. Do you? That's cool. But yeah, I mean, you can turn that from a Digzaina shun, so Gatsa Digzaina shun. I'm asking you where your home is,
Wyoming.
right? And you would say Wayohi Digwatan or Digwaina shun. I'm trying to ask where you live and where you grew up and hold on. So we've got Yellow. Oh, this one's Yellow Hill.
Yeah.
Yellow Hill. Yeah. And then how about this one? Can we figure it out? We know. We've been on, we don't know these two yet. We haven't been over these. But, ni, wo, di, he. Ani, wo, di, he. These, I did close, though. It's right down the road.
Paint town.
That one's for paint town.
Paint.
Yes. Yes. So, don't use. Sparkles all over her face. You better get out of that. Girls. Put it up. Utigi. No. Okay, so, Gatsa hei. If you live in Town, Aniwodahi gei, right? Okay. You got this one? Okay. That's for Paint Town. Okay. How about this one? Wait. Got the spell wrong. Right. Kolanahi. Right? We know it's a ko because that period's there. Right? Changes that sound from a go. Ko, la, no, and yi. Yi. Kolanahi. And that's short for big toes. So, kolanahi gei. Now the interesting word, or the interesting part about this word, if you take that D off, that turns into a bird. Raven. So it comes from Raven's Ford or Raven Place. It's the place of the raven. That ye on there changes it to a place. Yeah. So it literally translates to the place of the raven. Alright? Okay, so Kolanayi, big coat. Everybody got it? Yeah. Come on. Alright, how about Birdtown? Oh, this one does have 4 in it. Okay, so this is artsy. It's written very poorly. I apologize. And then you have the alright? But it's tacked on to the guo. Z squo. And then he's mine, right? Z squo he. Okay, so Z squo he gave me, right? Gatsahi, Zishkohi, Gay. Right. This is a bird town. Bird town. Because you're. Let's see. Zishwa. Zishwa. That's our word for bird. Zishwa. And it'll look like this, but with an A. Right there. Zishwa. Instead of Zishwa. That's our word for bird. But Zishwohi, that ohi makes it a place, right? Just like yohi, that ohi can turn it into a place. So Zishwohi, gay, right? I think we're at time. What time is it? Is it time? Oh, we're over. Oh well. We'll pick it up next week. Yeah. Good job, everybody. It's been going so good. I'm so proud of you guys.